Okay, you guys, we're going to construct the airframe. I like to call it the body tube. If you want to follow along, this is on page 6 of your guide. However, it is kind of complicated. I get it. How about you watch my demonstration? First, you're going to need yourself a piece of regular printer paper, just like this guy right here. Okay? And then we're going to need our body tube. And make sure you have your glue stick ready. That looks like a square. Your glue stick right there. Looks like a little dot the other way. Okay. So we want to make this really darn tight. We're going to set that off to the side. And we're going to roll our tube, or our paper, right over our tube. Okay, this right here, super important. Get it really tight. Okay, and then press against the table and leave yourself about that inch like this here. Okay, that's where this glue stick's gonna come into play. Now, just make that edge purple. And then, just roll it on over. Roll it on over. Okay. Step 1. We're basically making cardboard here. It's going to be paper, right? So we got glue. And it is important. Can this thing slide back and forth? Because we don't want to glue our paper to the tube. Okay, now that we have our body tube, we're going to put our glue stick away. We don't need that no more. And we're going to set our body tube up here. Okay. Next, we're going to take our 10-inch straight cut piece of gum tape. Okay, this gum tape is a lot like, have you ever seen those old-timey stamps where you lick them? I know we don't really do that anymore. They're just stickers. But I did that when I was grows up. When we get this wet, okay, it's going to turn into stickiness. Now, all we're going to do is we're going to roll this onto here. So we're not going to need a lot of practice for this one, but you're going to see with the next one. Anyways, we need to get this wet. So for that, bringing in the water. Okay, the water works here. Now you don't need a lot of water. You just need to make sure that it gets wet. If you get it sopping, it's going to take a lot longer to dry. All I need is just enough to smear it on, okay, and get it wet. And you can see, okay, it's getting flatter right now. If I get too much, it's going to go the other way. That's a problem. Flip it. See, this side's dry, it's curled up. This side's wet, it's curled the other way. Anywhere I don't get it wet though, what do you think's gonna happen? A bubble. We don't want bubbles, okay? Now, see that seam? Okay, maybe that's hard to see on the camera. We want to put that down, okay? We want as many layers as possible, solid layers, just like interlocking, like Legos. And now, I didn't do a very good job, but I want you to make it as parallel as possible. We're just going to roll away from us. And then roll away from us. Okay. Is it super straight? No. But we weren't going to get rid of this line either way. And we'll have plenty for our next step here.